What is going on, guys? I am back. I know it's been a long time. It's been a couple, like 10 days since this fight, but yeah. But I'm back now officially. Just took a little bit of a break, but let's go back in time to the 26th and let's break this down. So the fight was pretty dang good. The event was nice. The co-main event was nice. It was a great fight, honestly. It delivered more than what I expected. I expected a big upset or a knockdown, but it went to distance and it was entertaining to watch. It was a pretty good fight. I think I paid well money for the fight, and I enjoyed it. I don't regret some fights. I regret the money that I pay, but I do not regret this one. It was pretty. It was entertaining, and Jake Paul lost, ladies and gentlemen. First time ever Jake Paul has lost the fight. He lost on split decision, I think, or unanimous. I think it was split. I think he lost. I think kind of convincingly. I think it was 5 rounds to Tommy, in my opinion. Maybe 6, but it would have been 6 if that knockdown never happened. But I think it was 5, maybe 4.5. If you're, I don't know, but it was probably 5 because Tommy was jabbing really much. It's his first, Jake Paul's first time fighting a professional boxer, and you can tell that it was way different. There's actually punches being thrown at him, not Tyron Willie, who was not throwing anything. Tommy was throwing a lot of punches, and his jab was giving him a lot of problems, and he couldn't handle it. He didn't win. But you got to give him respect for staying in there for 8 rounds with Tommy. He shocked us all. I think he proved a point, and I think Jake Paul is a real boxer. Jake Paul should be considered a real boxer because he fought a Fury whose footwork was nice on the night. His jab was long. He was punching hard. He was boxing Jake Paul in a spectacular way. Even Tommy improved. So for Jake Paul to hang in there for 8 rounds with him, and it shows a lot. He is a boxer. If Tommy took him out of there in 1 round, then you can say that Jake Paul does not belong in that world, and he should never fight real boxers because he got destroyed by a boxer. But he knocked him down in the last round. Jake Paul took Tommy to the floor in the last round. Can you believe that? I did not expect that to happen. Honestly, I didn't think Jake Paul had it to knock him down. A Tommy Fury the first time Tommy Fury has been knocked down as a professional. I think it was Jake Paul. It was the only one who took him down. How crazy is that to even say? But yeah, it's crazy. I think Jake Paul deserves the name. He earned it that night. He earned even though it wasn't his best night according to him. Even on a bad performance, I think he still earns that journeyman prospect. Yeah, he still earns that professional boxing name, and he should be proud of his work. Even though he lost, he should be proud of how far he's come in the last 3 years, and to be able to hang around with like a boxer who's been doing this his whole life to hang in there for 8 rounds. It's pretty impressive, man. It really is. If I did that myself, I would be very, very happy with myself. But obviously, competitors, you're not gonna be happy when you lose. So he's got to go back to the drawing board, and I don't think he's learned the fundamentals of boxing. I know he's learned how to get the cardio, how to fight, how to dig deep, but he needs to go back and learn boxing because that's what happened. That's how he lost. He got outboxed by a boxer. You could tell it, you could see it clearly. He got outboxed. He didn't throw as much punches as Tommy. Tommy was throwing punches like spamming on them. He was destroying him with the punches. Jake Paul couldn't handle it. He didn't know what to do at times when Tommy was throwing a lot of combos at him. And he should have followed up with more combos. He should have played it smarter, punched more. But, I guess it's the lack of experience, obviously. But he does have power, though. We already know that, and obviously we even know even more now since he's taken down a professional boxer. So yeah, it's very impressive, with his performance. I know he can do way better. He's still very young for his age. He's got a long time. He could fight Tommy in 3 years and beat him if he really kept doing what he was doing. I don't think the smart move would be the rematch, which I don't think it would be smart, honestly, because I don't think he can improve that well in, I don't know, 3 months from now. I don't think he would be able to beat. Either it would be a draw or Tommy would just run him over because he's already fought him and you got the pressure out of it. He will not have the pressure that he had this time, so he would run him over. And Jake does not have enough time to. That's not enough time to improve that much. Even if he threw more punches in the next fight, Tommy would probably still throw more, and Tommy would be more comfortable in there, which he was a little comfortable Saturday. Jake Paul looked a little bit nervous, just flat-footed, not finding his shots. He was trying to get that right hand. Also, he wasn't looking too much for it, but he was also waiting. He was relying on it too in the later rounds. He was trying his best, but he still got a lot of room. He's very, very impressive what he's done, but he still got a lot of room to improve, which is a great thing. I think he can still get to another level. It just takes a little bit of time, but yeah, Jake Paul is a professional boxer now. Nobody can take that away from him. He's earned it. He worked hard for it. Three years to become a professional boxer. Very impressive timing, and yeah, you just have to give him his flowers. That's all you got to do. Give him his flowers, and he's done it, man. And we'll see. I think KSI is the next one to fight a professional boxer. So can we see Jake Paul and KSI be the only two guys? Absolutely. And I don't know if Jake Paul should fight KSI instead of Tommy. I think I would love for the build up though. I would love for the fight to stay in December though. Everybody's trying to push it quicker, but I think we're trying to enjoy this before the fight happens. And if it happens too quick, we will not have a lot more to enjoy. So I think the build-up would be nicer. Instead of fighting Tommy, he should go for Diaz, or I don't know, go for another professional boxer that's not as good as him. Maybe that would work too. But I don't think the KSI fight should happen in May. In May, I think KSI should stick with the plan to fight the professional boxer in May. Maybe August they can do Jake Paul. I mean, still rushed, but not too rushed. Yeah, in London or the one in Wales. But yeah, you just have to respect them, And it's gonna be, if KSI beats Jake Paul, it's gonna be even sweeter. We could see Jake Paul, KSI versus Tommy. Tommy is here to stay. He wants the bag. But yeah, it was a great fight. Honestly, a great fight. I hope everybody enjoys it, man. Please like this video if you think the fight was entertaining and if it was worth the money. Please go like and comment why. But yeah, it was a great fight. Jake Paul earned it. He got outboxed. He didn't box very well. He's not the greatest boxer at all. He can't really box. He's a fighter. He's a dog. But he shows that he can improve a lot and he can stick around with them guys, which is impressive. And yeah. Just because you're a professional boxer, though, does not mean you're the greatest of all time. But he's worked hard enough to get to that level. And it's not that impressive. There's so many boxers that are terrible that have been doing this for a long time. The impressive part about him, he's done it in 3 years. So that's where the flowers come in. That's where you give the respect to him. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's earned it. And good job, man. And hopefully they can rematch it sometime next year. Not too soon. You have to go back and draw on the board. Get better. Really get better. And you don't want to fight him again and be a disappointment again. You want to really show people that you're really putting time in every technique, every movement. But yeah, I hope this fight happens maybe again next year. But not too quick. But yeah, those are my thoughts. He's a professional. I believe with all my heart. And yeah, let me know what you think down below, and I will see you guys again.